Yeah, 2.5 was too low, or was giving me errors. But where is? So why isn't?
Look. Can anybody hear us?
Hello?
Okay. Are we back? Are we back? Let me get on my live. Make sure to be on live chat, not top chat, so that you can stay current with the bidding. I'm sorry about that. We had to switch internet speeds here. Okay. So I'm going to use a timer at 1 minute for each item. I will name the opening bid price, and then everybody will just type in a number, no dollars, or just the number, no dollar sign, no cents, just the number. And it starts at whatever the minimum opening bid is, and then it goes up from there. When the timer goes off, then Greg will type in the winning bid and the name, and then we'll move to the next piece, so that hopefully it will go pretty quickly that way. Can everybody hear me okay? I hope everybody can hear me. So I've worked really hard on getting all this together. Hey, Cindy Tumblin, my sister's on there. Yay! I'm sorry we had to stop the other live and come back. You know, we were having technical difficulties, typical, you know, internet and YouTube, whatever. So I'll put my face in there. Hey! I'm gonna move. My lighting in my studio is not the greatest, I have to say. Even with tons of lights around it, it looks pretty dim, so I kind of hate that, but it is what it is. So, also a quick reminder, I have a handful of art calendars left with all my favorite picks from this past year. They are $22, which includes shipping. I will put the link below the video after the video is finished. They're on my website. They're also in my Etsy shop, which is Sandra Lett Art. Sandra Lett Art, over on Etsy, all one word. So, hey Carla, Sharon, Larry. I'm glad everything's better. I'm glad everything's moving along, and hopefully there'll be no buffering this time. Oh, and this is going to be, I'm going to take this is a mug that I had some of my artwork printed on, and one of the winning bidders, I'm going to randomly pick it, just draw it out of a hat, and this little mug is going to get shipped with whatever you win in your bidding tonight. So this is going to be a little freebie that's thrown into one of the bidders. Okay. Coffee mug. Hey little Lulu. Glad everybody made it back. I'm gonna wait just a few more minutes before we start, just to make sure everybody gets in. I resined another set of coasters last night, and these aren't in the bid, but at the end, if somebody's interested, they're beautiful metallics. And they have cork on the back, so maybe we'll throw those in at the end. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So I've got quite a few items to go, so I guess we're going to get started. Let me show you real quick. These are Christmas gifts I just painted. Look, this is Chloe. Look at that. And this is Winston. Those were 2 pet portraits I did in the last couple of days. They're Christmas gifts for some clients. So if you ever need a pet portrait, I love doing pet portraits. And Mary, you got your calendar? Awesome! Okay, so there's people jumping in. I'm glad people are finding me again. I'm sorry about that other live video. I'm going to wait another minute or two. And as y'all have seen, if you've been watching any of my videos, I've really been doing a lot of resin here lately, and I'm loving it. I've been using Counterculture, and I love it, love it, love it. And why I love it so much is it sets up much quicker than a lot of the other resins, and it's heat resistant to 500 degrees. So anything that I've got that's resin, made with resin, is heat resistant, and that is super important. So I love that feature about Counterculture. It is worth it. The pet portraits, the sizes, one of them is an 11 by 14 and the other is a 14 by 18. I've done them up to 20 by 20. I don't typically go over 20 by 20 just because I feel like then they kind of get huge. But I could do one that's 3 feet by 3 feet if that's what somebody wanted. So there's no hard fast rules for the size of the pet portrait. So Greg's putting the rules there in the comments that he'll list the item, we'll start the timer, and if you win a bid, you just email sandralettart@yahoo.com, your name and shipping address, and I will email a PayPal invoice with the shipping included, which is typically $10 to $15. I don't have anything here that's real heavy or real big. I've only got like 2 larger paintings, and I can usually ship them for about $15. I'm very savvy at my shipping rates and all, so I try to save you as much money on the shipping as possible, and if you bid on a couple of things, I box them together very safely. Okay, so let's get started. The timer will be 1 minute. And we're going to start with number 1, the seashells. I'm going to zoom in a little bit at first here. Starting the timer. The opening bid is $20. This is a set. There are 2 of them. They are 4 inches, 4.5 inches each, and they have sparkles and many seashells in them. And the resin is nice and, like I said, heat resistant. This could be a little trinket for jewelry. You could put it on a little easel to stand it up. I can ship it with the little clear feet so that it's propped up a bit. However you want to do it. These will make great little gifts, even stocking stuffers. You know, throw jewelry in or whatever. They're just pretty because it reminds you of the ocean, and who doesn't want to remember the ocean and the good feelings. Okay, we'll put those aside. Number 2, turquoise glass tiles. Starting the timer. These are the Shelley Bloom technique, and they are metallics. All of the colors are metallics. Lots of shimmer in them. I love the color combination. The opening bid is $20 for a set of 2. They have cork backing, heat resistant, so no worries about coffee cups or anything like that. Is it still blurry? Laurie is $20, 5 seconds. All right. Number 3, ceramic tiles. Starting the timer. $20. These are ceramic, the other were glass. These are ceramic, cork backing. More blooms. And as you can see, the metallic gold just shimmers. Turquoise, Prussian blue, kind of a deep red. With the lights, it's kind of hard with resin sometimes too. Okay, so 5 seconds left. Okay, put those aside. Here's the next set. Number 4. These are glass tiles that are resined and cork backing. Some of my favorite colors, and they shimmer like crazy. Don't know if you can see the purple. All of the colors have shimmer, and even the black does. Beautiful gold, a little bit of orange and red, purple. I love this gold in here. It was most likely 24 karat gold too from Deco Art, which is my favorite. Again, they're heat resistant. Okay. All right. Starting the timer. These are passion flower. So these are, they've got little bumpers on the bottom. So I did the resin and then I embellished it and then sealed it with resin on top. So totally heat resistant, totally smooth as glass. Set of 4 of them. And they are really, really gorgeous and sparkly. I don't know if the camera picks up. And these are $50. Lots of time went into making and painting these. Hand painting. I love purple and gold together. It's such a beautiful combination. Okay. These are Fire Opal coasters. Number 6. These are $50, set of 4, and these are all about 4 to 5 inches around. These are reversible. They have beautiful shimmer and that beautiful fire opal confetti. And this has that folk art fire opal paint in it that I absolutely love. And hand painted, and then of course the resin coating on top. So they're nice and heat resistant and durable. And you can use either side. Reversible. Five seconds left. All right. Number 7. I'll do 2 up and 2 down. Starting the timer. So don't get too close to the camera, okay? I guess that's the way it goes. Starting the timer. These are the diamond cut edged coasters. These are 5 inches, really heavy duty, heat resistant. So they have that beautiful blue, deep blue, shimmery blue, and a little bit of silver, metallic gold, a little bit of a pewter color, and of course the gold edges. So they're reversible. Try not to get too close to the camera. Wonder why it buffers when I get closer. Oh, and I don't have my timer on. I thought I started it. Sorry about that. So sorry. Got the timer going now. Again, here they are. I love this stone, the real natural stone, and I was trying to mimic it with the resin. They are thick. I don't know if I'm saying it right, lapis lazuli. I may be pronouncing it totally wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I had put a question out whether I should paint the edges. And it was about a 50-50 response. Some said paint the edges, some said don't. Okay, this is a set. Raspberry, I call it raspberry. Opening bid is $45. Starting the timer. So this is a feather, what I call a feather trinket tray. It actually has a puddle of resin there that almost makes it look like water is laying in there. And there's actually little flecks of gold leaf that are in that area, and 2 coasters, very thick, so they're very magenta. They are boom in your face, hot pink, and that beautiful sparkly purple, and then actually there's glitter underneath that sparkles, and then I hand embellished them and sealed them again with resin on top, so they're heat resistant. So the whole set that minute goes by fast. All right. These are the rose gold color. I'm gonna start the timer. Set of 4 is, they're $45. They're called live, they call them live edge, and they're also hand lined on the edge with silver. They're reversible, and so the reverse side has a matte finish, and then the front side obviously is shiny, and it's this beautiful rose gold confetti that sparkles, sparkles, sparkles. Little Lulu, 45. These are very pretty. I'm going to be doing a live Facebook with Counterculture on December 14th, and I'm going to be making these live in that Facebook video. So I will share that in my Facebook group and everywhere when that comes up December 14th. So I think Little Lulu got those. They're really pretty, and they got little wispy, cloudy little things going on with some glitter in them down there. Next ones are Christmas ones. Starting bid is $45. These I did not outline, but I can definitely do that. If someone wins the bid on these and they want to have them outlined, I can do gold or silver. They have the most adorable little snowflake, confetti, and green and red glitters in them. So they sparkle, they have this wispy, it almost reminds me of what Santa's beard would look like, okay? That's what it reminds me of. Carla, $45. But anyway, these are so fun and festive. They're heat resistant. And like I said, they can be lined if you want a metallic on the edges. Most definitely. All right, winner is Carla. The next one up is number 11. It's orange and gold. Number 8. This is, I have my handy dandy ruler, 8.5 inches. It's a free form that I made, and this is the one that has the holographic underside. So you could even lay it down like that if you wanted to. It's got a little bit of that fire opal confetti glitter in the middle. And on this side there's a beautiful metallic gold and orange pattern that shimmers, and it's got the crushed glass. You can use this, put little candies on it. You could put a beautiful couple of little candles, jewelry, cosmetics. You could put anything you wanted to on this. It could be on a little stand. It's pretty versatile as far as what you could use it for. Yeah, see, the holographic is really cool, but you can't see holographic on the top side unless your resin is clear. So this was my trial piece to see if that would work.
Not so close to the camera.
Okay. Don't get close, he said. Don't get close to the camera. All right. Number 12. Starting bid is $45. This is the rose, red and gold resin bowl. Starting bid is $45. This is about a 10-inch or so piece, and so obviously it's curved. You've got the glitter on the underside. You've got these beautiful layers of metallic gold and the crushed glass that's in the edge. You could put candies, snacks, water in it with flowers floating or floating candles. It is see-through right there in the middle. I gotta wipe dust off. This house is so dusty. Of course, everybody knows here's the email, but this is the crystal holographic bowl, number 13. Opening bid is $45. Okay, don't want to get it too close, but as you see, it's that really pretty holographic look, and it's got little tiny crystals. I'm on a white background. Let me put my sleeve. I don't know if you can see the crystals that are around the edge of the piece. Five seconds. Kathy Gordon, 45. All right. Number 14. Starting the timer. This is 7 inches. It is a nice quality ceramic dish. And so I inlaid, these are silk flowers. And then I hand painted little tiny flowers and leaves and details, and then put resin over it, so you have a little bit of the silk flowers floating just above the surface, but it's all sealed in with resin. Again, this could be just a lovely conversation piece just sitting on your table. It could be on a plate rack. You could put jewelry in it, a candle. It would be so lovely with any of that. Okay, number 15. This is the same bowl. Hearth and Hand is the brand. Did the same thing. I inlaid silk flowers. There's actually real pebbles in the resin. There's 2 koi fish underneath. I painted in the little leaves as well, and then it's all sealed in with resin. It's got metallic gold accents. I thought these would make great little gifts for people. Inexpensive. All right. Oh, Jeanette. I didn't see Jeanette's bid. Okay. That's one of my other sisters. She's supposed to be driving. I hope you're driving safely. Okay. So this is number 16. Starting bid is $75. And starting the timer. This is on a record, and I have it felt covered on the back, and I have a bumper so it hangs against your wall safely. It is resined, very, very shimmery. Crushed glass around the edges. I've got Harley hair on it too, just to go in with it as well. I'm glad you're driving safe, Jeanette. Oh, let me start the timer. Good grief, y'all. I'm having timer malfunctions with my pressing my buttons here. These are really fun to make. I've really enjoyed making these. So it's layers and layers of resin with, of course, the Deco Art 24 karat gold. This is 12 inches. And it's got the copper, bronze, metallic gold, crushed glass, the beautiful kind of ocean blue glitter. Thank you, Louise. I'm going to throw a curveball here in the mix of everything. I'll zoom in a little bit more. Just to show you. Okay, so this is a box. Like a keepsake box. How big is it? It is 8 by 4.5. This is a resin rose. I made the resin rose and then I hand embellished the lid. So it has some texture to it. Starting the timer. Opening bid is $45. So it's got a metallic gold lid. I left the bottom part of the box is just wood. Nice little keepsake. You could even put recipes in here, index cards with recipes on it. Again, I made the rose from resin and it's hand painted. Yeah, I made this rose a long time ago, Lotus, whatever you want to call it, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it, and then I decided I wanted to make it the top of a box. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Louise. If y'all could see my studio, y'all would be laughing right now. I've got so much stuff piled up. I got crumbs everywhere. I gotta zoom out for this one. This is a cradled wood panel, 14 inches. Starting the timer. This is $75 opening bid. It is a very good quality cradled wood birch panel, and it's got a few layers of resin and real sand, real shells, and beautiful shimmer in the blues. I hope you can see it in the lighting. Okay, number 19, Cherry Blossom Gold Tray. Starting the timer. So this baby is 3/4 of an inch thick and reversible. This side is the cherry blossom pink and kind of a bronzy gold and the beautiful shimmery glitter. I have pink opal stones around the edge, and it's lined with a gold pin. And of course this top is hand embellished, a little kind of mandala kind of thing, and gold accents, and then sealed in with resin. This was a test piece, but I was really proud of the way it turned out. It's very unique, because with resin sometimes you just don't know what to expect for it to turn out like, and so I just kept going until I thought it was beautiful. Okay, we're moving on to canvases. And Tammy, to answer your question, there's quite a lot that's not been bid on, and we can go back to those at the end, or what's that?
Number 10 was bought.
The Christmas, they were bought, yes, but I can make more. Okay, we're going to zoom back in. We're starting with the small canvases. This is a 6-inch. Starting the timer. This is a Shelley Art Bloom, a triple bloom. Opening bid is $15. And it's got beautiful metallic gold and shimmer that is in the red a little bit. I love the color combinations together. So like a little mini canvas, 6 inches. Yeah, Jeanette, I did a preview days ago and I kept posting over and over again everywhere about the upcoming auction. I always do a preview video. Another 6-inch canvas. Starting the timer, and this is another bloom with a deep red and black and metallic gold.
Little Lulu won that last one, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. Little Lulu. Okay. So the gold has the shimmer and it goes over the red tones. It's really pretty. Another Shelley Bloom. $15 opening bid. When you have metallics and things, it's hard to get the shimmer and not pick up on the glare of the varnish and stuff. All right, number 22. This is a 10-inch, I believe, oval canvas, the Shelley Bloom technique, and it's got metallics. I think all of these were metallics except for the Prussian blue, which is that deepest color. That's a Prussian blue. Their turquoise is metallic. There's copper, gold. $30 is the opening bid on this one. Try to hold it where you can see the color without the shine of the lights hitting it. Carla, 30. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, starting the timer. This is number 23. It's a 10-inch canvas, and it was a sink strainer pour, and I know you probably can't tell because of the light hitting, but all the colors have shimmer in them. They all sparkle. And of course, I love anything with rainbow colors. This one is $25 starting bid. Sometimes you don't know which way to hold it, but it does have some shimmer in every bit of the colors. Right, number 24. This is a 10-inch canvas. Starting bid is $25. It's called Explosion. This was supposed to be a Shelley Bloom, and I spun it, and it just kind of ended out the way it did, but I thought it was so beautiful. I love the contrast of and I left this one as a satin finish. I love the contrast of the oranges and blues. I love that color combination. Tammy Reese, 25. But I love these colors together. It's all my happy colors. Yellow, orange, red, purple, and the purple and blue have shimmer in them. Alright, this one, and Tammy got that on the last one. This one is number 25. This is a Shelley Bloom, and it's a satin finish. I can always add gloss if anybody wants a gloss finish. This is metallics, and I love the colors together. That turquoise and magenta, gold and bronze and copper. It's very lovely. I love the colors. This one is also $25. Tammy Reese, 25. Okay. Number 26. This is a 12-inch canvas, black and white. And I really love the way this one came out. Very, I hate to say the word skeletal. It's $25. I thought this is a cool one for people that love black and white, simple color, no color, men. You know, men love, I think, sometimes less color. It's got this really cool, I don't know if you can see it either, but a really cool little crackle effect in the black areas that you can see. It's an interesting effect. But anyway, I just thought it looked really like bones, like a rib cage or something like that. And my timer, shoot. Hey, Chris Anthony. It would be a good Halloween painting. Anyway, I thought it was a really cool one that probably a guy would like. Or a girl that's not really like frou-frou. It's a really cool effect though. Has a three-dimensional feel to it. I'm trying to keep the reflection off of it so you can see. A good doctor's gift, yeah, it would be, in like an orthopedic office. All right. Number 27. Try to get both of these in frame here. Starting the timer. These are black and gold. And this is kind of a procedure by an artist called Fiona Art, and she does these reverse dips, and this is what it is. And I'm not really good at them, but I thought these patterns came out really pretty. And it's got that beautiful, beautiful 24 karat gold that just shimmers like crazy. Chris, 50. The opening bid is 40, so you don't have to start at 50. We'll go with 40 as your opening bid. That's the opening bid price is 40. But anyway, I think they're quite lovely. I wanted to see if you could see the beautiful, I used a couple of golds, but the way the gold shimmers is just gorgeous, but I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Tiger eyes. Okay, Chris won that at 40. All right, we're getting some summer vibes here. I'm going to put a little bumper under this to see if I can keep the reflection off for a minute. Starting the timer. This is 12 inches, opening bid is $55. I actually took quite a bit of time to paint this. This was an acrylic pour, and this was when when the COVID thing started, and you know, people felt unsettled, and so this is based on a scripture, John 16:33, so that in me you may have peace. I wanted it to be a feel good, make you peaceful kind of feeling. So that was what inspired me, and I just thought the blue background felt like water. So it was an embellished pour. I just thought it was a fun thing to do, and I wanted to inspire somebody. So that was the thinking behind this piece. Louise, 55. All right. This one is a 12 inch. I'm trying to keep these propped so you don't have reflection. Starting the timer. I did this one the other day. This was a swipe I did quite a while back. And for some reason, flames came to mind. I thought this would be so pretty to look like it's on fire, and those would be the embers and things burning. This one is 55, opening bid. I had fun painting this one. I've never really painted flames before, to be honest, in my 20 years. I don't think that I've been painting. But I love bold color, so this one makes me feel happy. Bring you back in. All right, starting the timer. This is an 8x10 and it's all metallics. It was just a metallic pour with gold and copper and black, and I did another one of my Lotus paintings, and it's got copper highlights and a little bit of that aqua that is metallic, and of course gold lines. The opening bid is $45. I love to embellish pours. These are one of my favorite things to do. And I love lotuses. So it just felt like the natural thing to do on this one. All right. This one is number 31. Opening bid is $60. These are actually steals on the prices because you don't know how long these take me to paint, because I always fast speed on everything in my videos. But I knew when I did this pour that I was going to paint something over it, and then one day it just came to me, it looks like a rose, and therefore, and I love Prussian blue. Let's see, yeah, the opening bid was $60, I think I mentioned that. And so I just used Prussian blue for shading, and then the Deco Art 24 karat gold. So it has a little texture to it on the outlines of the petals and leaves. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Tide Lily. So it's shimmery. It does look a little bit green, but that's also the Prussian blue in areas going into the gold, which did make it turn green a little bit. But it's mostly an aqua kind of background, and definitely the Prussian blue. Number 32. Starting the timer. Yellow calla lily, 10-inch canvas. Of course, all these are painted on the edges too. They always go over the edge when I do a pour. And I knew that I would be doing something floral, and I saw the yellow in the pour, and I thought, wouldn't that be beautiful to do yellow calla lilies? And this is actually one of my favorites because I love every color in the rainbow. So it's colorful, it's happy, it's cheerful. Calla lilies are just good omens. I had some beautiful yellow calla lilies in our yard this year that were just so prolific and huge. And I didn't start the timer. So anyway, this was I don't know, it was probably a little bit of everything, a swipe and a pour. I have a tendency to do multiple things when I do my finishes, acrylic pours. Tammy, 65. Sharon, 65. So we got a tie on there, 66 Sharon. 15 seconds left. All right, we'll let Greg tell us who the winner is on that one. Winner, Tammy Reese. Okay. So this is number 33. Starting the timer. 10-inch canvas. Like I said, the colors do go over. This was a bloom, so this was a little paler on the sides. But after I did this, I saw it looked like stained glass, and it reminded me of a canopy of trees. And therefore the idea was born that it needed to be a tree where you're looking up into the sky. I really quite like this one. It's simple but exquisite in the little details of all the cells. This is $45. Chicken wings and fries. You saw chicken wings and fries on this painting? How do I like this one? About like that. This one goes over the edges.
You're on the wrong one.
Am I on the wrong one?
Aren't you?
Triple balloon, number 34.
Oh, I have it as a square. Sorry.
Yeah, Greg has square on there, but it's a round. Starting bid is $45. This is one of my favorite Shelley blooms that I have done. It's got the metallic gold and the turquoise color, the deep rich red, and the black. And as you see, the gold shimmers there. I just think it's beautiful. Sharon 45. And I sign, if I don't see a place that's discreet to sign on the top, I do sign it on the side of my artwork. But you don't have to frame things like this because the artwork goes over the edge, you know? I love, love, love this one. Well, I mean, who's to say? I mean, I love a lot of my artwork because I do it, so I have to love it, right? I'm proud of what I do. Okay, Sharon was the winner on that one. This is number 35. Starting the timer, another 10-inch canvas, another bloom. And this has metallic gold. I use metallic gold in pretty much everything I do. Can you tell? And I use the green gold. It has a little shimmer. The turquoise has some shimmer to it. I love the combination of the colors, and they kind of came out in a watercolor effect on this one, which I think is really quite lovely. It's delicate. It's like little butterfly wings. It does look like it would be pretty in a little girl's room, doesn't it? I did sign this one on top, so I was trying to find my signature. I try to hide it. Okay, starting the timer. Number 36, a white lined floral. Another 10-inch canvas, painted sides. And my signature is hidden in there somewhere, down here. And I just embellished with some pale pinks, and actually there's metallic pink in it, and I used that emerald metallic green and a light green gold accent for the leaves. So it has some shimmer, and then did my little outlining with it. I think this one is beautiful too. So there's some pink shimmer. This is definitely a flower lover, purples and pinks. Quite beautiful. $55. My timer. I'm sorry, y'all. I did not hit the timer. That's why I'm only doing a minute. It makes it go quicker than it normally would, thank goodness. We're getting through it though. It does look a little bit Hawaiian, doesn't it? It's very feminine feeling. Peaceful. Okay, this one is a bigger one. This is a 12-inch. Starting the timer. This is called Bloomed Zen White Lines. So this was a sink strainer, and I embellished it with some metallics, some Deco Art Gold there, the beautiful bright emerald green metallic, and so it has a feathery petal zen kind of feel to me, almost like a headdress, kind of the same colors as the other one. They would actually make great companion pieces. This one is $45. And painted around the edges. Okay, now we're getting to the arty party. The arty party. This one is number 38. Starting bid $45. It's an 8x10. Lemons. Simple. Still life. I love yellow and purple because they're complements of each other. Purple is my favorite color. Purple periwinkle. 8x10. Thank you. And these you can leave unframed, or you can pop it into an open frame. I usually go to like Hobby Lobby and look at their open back frames, and they're usually 50% off, so I don't get one with glass. I just get an open frame and then pop it into the back of it. Number 39. Owl. Number 39, the opening bid is $50. This is a little cutie pie. This would be awesome in a little girl's room, even a boy's room, but obviously a girl because of the it's kind of a salmon color. I don't know how it comes across on the camera, but it's a pinky orange salmon, and it's got big bold eyes. Chris, 50. Thank you, Lori and Pam and Michelle. Who doesn't love owls, right? This was a lot of these are tutorials that I have done as well. If you're not familiar, I have a tutorial platform where I teach you to paint with acrylics. A lot of these are tutorials where I show you exactly how to do these paintings. So if you're interested, make sure to click on the link below the video on my tutorials. Let's see. Winner was Chris on that one. Number 40. This is an 8 by 10. I think I had the wrong size. I don't know if Greg wrote that down or not, but it's an 8 by 10 called Fall Leaf. It was a tutorial. I had the best time painting this, the fall colors, and I wanted it to feel like it was in a bold blue stream with pebbles around it. Yeah, I had given Greg the description that it was a 9 by 12, but this one is an 8 by 10. Bold colors. Thought it would appeal to a man or a woman. Starting the timer. This one is Sunset Dark. I've just come up with really special names here. This is a 9 by 12. Opening bid is $45. Again, my happy colors. Purples, reds. It's got hot pink. It's got it's a vibrant neon pink, orange, neon yellow. I used neons in this. Love the colors of it. $45. Again, a 9 by 12. Carrie Easley. Hey there, girl. $45. Starting the timer. This is Pink Lotus. Opening bid is $50. It's a 9 by 12. Kind of an abstract but bold and colorful painting, because that is me. I like bold and colorful. Happy. Zen feeling. Lotuses represent tranquility and peace, and to me, that's what they represent. I love to look at lilies floating in a pond. So this is an abstract take on it. Again, 9 by 12. This is one of my favorites that I did recently as a tutorial. I love this bee. I love bumblebees. Some people are afraid of bumblebees. I'm not afraid of a bumblebee. I am afraid of wasps. But this is also on a metallic gold background. And it's antiqued, so you see multiple golds in the background, and The bee almost has a textured, some people said that it looked embroidered. And that was just its little hairs that I wanted to make it really fine detail. And then I threw in the little strands of purple flowers. Heather, Carla, 9 by 12. This one is a canvas panel. It will have to be popped into a frame. Heather, 75, 80, Carla. Oh, goodness. We have, I don't know if Chris got in the last bid or not. I'm having Greg check it. I will offer a print of that. If anybody wants a print, I will have a print available. Winner is Chris with 81. She got that right in before the buzzer went off, y'all. That was close. That was like strategic timing there. Number 44. 9 by 12. This is Giraffe. Can you tell? He's camouflaged in some leaves, but he's colorful, he's happy. This would be great for a giraffe lover. And for a kid, it would be great for a kid. Who wouldn't love a happy, colorful giraffe that's not like true colors, you know? He's $45. Thank you. I like doing eyes. It's funny, I always start most of my paintings that are animals, I start with the eyes first, typically. This was a tutorial, so I don't know if I started with the eyes on this one or not. Number 45, Mermaid, 9 by 12, canvas. Another one that would appeal to a little girl. The colors are in this area are neon pinks, purple. I had fun painting this one. I wanted it to kind of look like stained glass. Which one? Giraffe. 45. Jeanette bid 45 on which one? Are you bidding on the giraffe? Okay. Two seconds. On the Mermaid. As far as the notifications go, what I have heard is that people aren't getting notifications like they used to, which is not good for us YouTube creators, but I have heard that quite often, and it's quite disappointing on our end that people don't get notifications. But like I posted the preview video days ago, I posted multiple times on my Facebook group, on my Facebook page. I put a thing in this afternoon on the community notes, but I don't know if people are getting notifications anymore. It's very frustrating for us that do have YouTube channels because we don't think that our subscribers are seeing what we're posting a lot of times. My views have gone down tremendously, but maybe it's because I'm not doing acrylic pours. Okay, this one is a 9x12 45 opening bid. It's called Loopy. You can put it any way you want it. Kind of wild and crazy. Like, I will see if somebody's got a, I don't do a notification when I'm going live, I guess. Kind of like, I know Heather, she'll put a thing out saying she's going live, and I don't do a premiere notification, and maybe I need to. This is the first live I've done in almost a year. It's been a crazy year, and I just didn't do any lives this year. What I will do is I will have these paintings and things that are left over. They will be in my Etsy shop. And so if you want to go to Etsy, they'll probably be around the same price or so on Etsy. For those that I don't sell, it might be a little bit more because I have to pay for shipping on Etsy, so that it's free shipping for you. So they'll be going over to my Etsy shop. Some of them are already there. Okay, starting the timer. Peacock. This is a 9x12 and it's metallic-y. I don't know if you can see the metallics, depending on how I hold it. I love the colors in a peacock body. I have a thing for peacocks. Heather, 55. And this isn't even a pour, it's a regular painting. Thank you, Lulu. So, 16 seconds left. Yeah, this was a tutorial that I did. It's got painted edges and, like I said, it's in metallics. I tried to keep it simple for those that were wanting to learn how to paint a peacock. Heather and I have done several collaborations together, and we are a great team. We think alike. Well, we think differently, but we think alike in our collaborations. So, congratulations. I don't know. Wait a minute. Okay. I think little Lulu came in after the beep on that one. All right. This is number 48. We're getting there to the end. 48, Gold Lotus. Painted sides. This one is a really kind of monochromatic gold and antique gold and soft aqua. I wanted it to be really kind of monotonal, subtle, but it's textural too, and I think it's really pretty. It shimmers like crazy with that Deco Art 24 karat gold, and You can tell I love lotuses, can't you? You can see a little bit more of the design when I hold it that way. So it depends on how the light hits the metallics. It's quite lovely. It's soothing and simple. All right, number 49, Jellyfish. Another 9 by 12, and I used metallics for the blue, for the water, and the bubbles. The bubbles have some shimmer to them as well. And the pink is kind of a neon pink and purple thing going on the jellyfish. This was a tutorial, and I've just, maybe I do things that appeal more to children as well. I'm trying to keep it simple for people that want to learn how to paint too. But people seem to love jellyfish. So that is Jellyfish 9 by 12, $45. All right, this one is a rare one. It was a tutorial, and Greg built a custom frame for it. Nice and solid, thick, framed, ready to go. Call it Sunscape. So it's fun and colorful. The contrast of the warms and the cool. $65, and you get basically a deep frame that comes with the painting, and it is 10.5 by 14 inches. Carry easily, $65. This color combination, I just love it. I love it. All right, let's see. You zoom out, we're getting to the bigger stuff at the end. This one is, okay, this one is framed. It's $80. This is quite a heavy-duty frame. It's matted, and this is a mixed media piece. I did the Arteza metallics. There is collage work with napkins. You were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live out your purpose and to do it courageously. Live on, sweet sister. This was my just feel-good, encouraging, female painting / collage piece. I don't do mixed media that much or collage work, so I had fun with this. And the gold is that Deco Art 24 karat gold, so it sparkles. And I used textured stamps. It's got a lot of texture and cool areas to it. Again, these pieces, a lot of it will be in my Etsy store if anybody. This one is totally different from me. This was a challenge by one of my friends who's an abstract artist. It is 15 by 19 inches, a deep black frame. It's matted in a deep red. It's got periwinkle, light aqua, black, red, white. It's called Red, White, Black, and Blue. And it is done with all kinds of different mediums. Chalk and acrylics and pastels and crayons and everything. It is matted and framed, ready to go. 80 bucks. Just whimsical. Okay, this one goes this way, but I'm going to have to turn it this way to get it in the camera. And I'll show you up close here in a minute. This one is called Metallic and Black Poppies. It is a 12 by 24. It was painted with all metallics, gold, turquoise, black, copper, and I painted black poppies, and I painted over the black poppies with the folk art black shift paint that has some gold shimmer to it, and then highlighted the flowers and all with copper, and then accentuated everything with gold lines. This one is $70. 12 by 24, all metallics. And obviously it goes that way. The big one. This is the biggest one in the whole group. And then I've got one more after this one. So little Lulu, you wanted to bid 70 on the poppies one, is that correct? Let's double check and make sure little Lulu wants the black poppies for 70. You wanted the black poppies? All right, you want it. Okay, last two. This is an 18 by 24, and it's a string pull, and it's got metallic gold, deco art, 24 karat, always. It's got a little bit of yellow, orange, red, white on black, and there's also, I think, a little bit of copper in this as well. It's quite lovely. I don't know if the sparkles show up or not, depending on how you see it. I always do the gloss finish on my black background paintings because it really makes those colors pop. This one is $65, 18 by 24. Oh, my timer didn't start again.
Fire.
What'd you say?
You're fired.
Greg told me I'm fired. I'm not doing my timer well, so I'm fired. Down to 35 seconds. Sorry about that on the string pull here. 18 by 24, $65. I like the laughing faces, Mary. Final piece. Start my timer right. Here it goes. This is Wild Horse. Starting bid is $95. So this was an acrylic pour. This is 16 by 20. And then I embellished it. It almost has a Medusa feel to it, but you know, the colors were all pretty much primary colors. And I saw this wild mane in all the different angles of the paint. And my last horse painting, the Crazy Horse, was so popular. So I thought, well, I'm going to do this one again, do another one. And so this one is called Wild Horse. And the cool part is I finished it with a varnish that I've not used before, and it crackled. So it has a crackled finish, which is actually really cool. It's like an eggshell crackled finish. I don't know if you can see it. But really fine crackles. Which was totally not planned that way. All right. I will take all the names who won pieces tonight and put them in a little hat and draw out a name. And one person will get a surprise in their package of my botanical garden coffee mug. Cheers to me, to you. This is going to be thrown in somewhere. And Greg is listing the winners, which if I've never had you win a bid before, make sure to email me. Let me zoom in here. sandralettart@yahoo.com with your name and shipping address. I know there's a few people in there that have never won before. So I'll need your shipping address for sure.
Plate.
What's that?
Cindy pink flower plate. That's
Pink flower plate. This one? The resin piece, is this the one you're talking about? And don't forget, I have a few calendars left. If you haven't ordered one, you can order it.
one of the plates, I think.
Pink flower plate.
One of the little round plates you got.
I didn't have a pink plate. I have a red one with silk flowers. Oh,
Number 14.
this one. This one, Cindy? Start with Cindy. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And like I said, the rest of the ones that were left will be in my Etsy shop. Or if you saw something you think someone else might be interested. Oh, I have these little tiles too that will be in the Etsy store. A set of 4 for $45. Beautiful shimmer. Those were ones I just finished. $45. Oh, Sharon, you bid on the Mermaid? I thank everybody for being here. And yeah, it was great to see you. Thank you for being here. Keep following me on YouTube. I don't know about those notifications things. They kind of drive me crazy. But thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next video. Hugs to everybody. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thanks for coming, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. If anybody has any questions, you can also ask me a question in the email, sandralettart@yahoo.com, if you have any questions. Or if you go back through the video and you see something that was not bid on and you'd like to make an offer on the opening bid price, I will accept that. So if you missed part of the auction, you're welcome to go back and revisit the beginning of the video. Love you all. Bye-bye.